quick run through on GR2 stage 19 double DPS strategy for clearing it. We're going to be using Maul and we're going to be using the new champion Dahlia as well. Let's jump into the video. Hello and welcome, I'm Mystical, this is Mystical Gaming. We're back into Watcher of Realms and it's GR2 stage 19. We've got Power of Dominance, we've got Power of Dominance off, and we're just going to have a quick run through this. Now we've done this sort of video before where we've had the double DPS. Now previously we used Maul and Razak. This time I'm going to use Maul because he's an epic and everyone can get him, and which makes it more accessible for everyone, and also his cost is reduced. But also this time we're going to use Dahlia as well, now instead of Razak. The advantage is that she's 1 coin cheaper than Razak, so that's a plus. The downside is that ultimate takes a bit longer to get up, so you have to be wary of that and maybe a little bit careful on how quickly you remove her on the previous rounds, which means you can get her down quicker or faster in the next round, which gives her a few more seconds to build up her ultimate. Now, with that being said, I'll do the gear at the end. Let's jump into the run and have a quick look at it. So this is a team I'm using. I've got my normal stack of defenders. Use whoever you like. You will need Decimus, you will need a Volker in there, and her Volker will have to have her A1 done. That's not a big end game thing, you get that through Tide. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do. Lots of people have got it and you should be able to have it done. So to start with, I put Dahlia on the very left hand side going across the screen, and then I just put down my tank to stop them coming through, and she can easily nuke away and kill them off without any great shakes whatsoever. But as soon as they're dead, we remove them off the battlefield, and that way the tick starts to count and we can get them back on the battlefield as soon as possible. And the sooner you get them on, the sooner they start counting towards their ultimate. As soon as their ultimate goes off, then you can actually remove them again. It's a cycle, so you start here by removing them as quickly as possible. This part's the same as many others. We're going to use Decimus, and then we're going to place him down. There's the third gold flash. We're happy with that. Decimus goes down. Now here comes the tricky part. We wait for this one to bounce off. The coin cap is very tight on this. Place your tank, remove Decimus, get a couple of coins back from him. Vortex goes down next. He's the healer I'm using. Now I have a completely separate video how I use my Vortex. I'll link it at the end because the build I've got for him works all the way through and including stage 21. So I'll link that at the end. You can have a quick look at it and then you can build your Vortex or the healer you're using around that. The next part we're going to do is our DPS. We get Maul down at the front. After that, Dolores goes down, and then once Dolores is down, we're just waiting for Dahlia to come up, and once she's up, we can place her down as quickly as possible and start building up the ultimates. Now what we're waiting for is we're waiting for all the mobs to come in range. Remember, we're just chucking off the ultimates as quickly as we can and getting everyone off the screen, so we need everyone in range. So we've got the 2 coming in from the left and right hand side, we've got 2 from the top, and then shortly after that we'll have the next 2 coming in. Now we don't need tanks here really because we've got Maul, he's hitting them with the freeze on the slow. There's Maul's ultimate, there's Dahlia's ultimate, and then we get them off the screen so we can get them ready for the next round. Move everyone as fast as possible so you can get as many coins back as quickly as possible. And that's the first 10 of 27 done. We've now got 27 more we've now got 17 more to do. We're just waiting for the next round. Now this part's the same as every other one. We wait until the boss to have this little hissy fit. He'll have a little rage on, and then we will chuck down our tanks. Again, we're going to use Decimus and we're going to use Baron because we like their unyielding skills on Baron and the Undying or Defiance skill with Decimus. So they're the skills we're going to be using. So they're both placed down. I can't get the coin cost back on Decimus this time round, but I do get it on Baron. So there's the balance back. I place my next tank down and they will knock into the tank and kill themselves. We've got a lot more time with Baron, so we can remove Baron and get the coin cost back on that, and our next tank goes down, they run down and kill themselves. Our healer is placed back over to the right, or to the left, and then it's time to get the DPS out as quickly as possible. Maul's out, Dahlia's out, and we're just waiting on coins for Dolores. There's Dolores, and this is where it gets very close for me. So I've just about got them out, and we are waiting for their rage to build up. So if you use things that increase rage, you'll probably be able to do this a bit better. And also, if you remove them a little bit quicker from the previous round, they'll be available a little bit quicker now. So here's the issue we've got. We've now got everyone in range. He's going to do his shriek, and we need to get everything off before the shriek hits. So that's everyone dead. There goes the ultimates, and we are now trying to remove everyone as quickly as possible. So the boss gets his shriek off and kills a lot of the team. This means that we haven't got as many coins as we want. So there's a number of coins I need. I need to be able to place down Baron and Decimus. And then after that I need to place the next two tanks behind them as well. So you do need quite a lot of coin cost to be able to place the tanks just to do these final four. They're not hard to do. It's the same format as before. They go out, they do their invincible thing for a bit, and then we put some tanks in behind them and get them removed, and we get as much coin back as we can. So Volker then dies on this one, the two mobs are dead, we're now down to just the boss, and what we're waiting on is the boss to have his little hissy fit, turn all red. You'll see his back go red, that's his enraged cat thing. So and he'll have a little moment where he smashes everything down, and we're waiting on coins to come back as quickly as possible. So we're allowing him to rage on for as long as we like. You can remove your tank and that will stop the rage thing, or I'm letting him rage for as long as possible so I can build up a few more coins, and it allows me to get a few more tanks out. So as always, for some reason I place the tank behind the boss, so I tank him away from DPS. It's a weird thing that I have. And then it's healer down, so as long as we've got enough coins for the tank to go down and the healer to go down, theoretically you should be good. He won't hit another enraged cap. And then it's just a matter of chucking your DPS down, and we slowly DPS the boss down, and that is stage 19 done. She's a good champion here. It's not somewhere that I think a lot of people are using her, but you certainly can use her. And you don't need endgame gear, I don't think. You can use stuff that you would find in Gear Raids 18 to gear her and Maul up to actually be capable of doing this run for you. And there you go, you can 3-star it quite easily without power of dominance and using Maul as your DPS as well alongside her. So I'll jump in and have a quick look at the heroes to see what gear I've got on them. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't think it's too heavy, but we'll have a quick look. So here she is, here's her gear. She's in a Warlord set on the left hand side. It's not massively geared, I don't think. And then on the right hand side, she's in a Fractured set. Her crit rate is a little low, she's about 85%, so I could do another 10% on that. She's relatively fast. I think most of the stuff has a crit rate and a speed roll on it. Skills, she hasn't got many skills done. I think I've only put dust into her, I haven't put any books into her, so I could do a lot better on the skills to get more damage out of her if that's what you wanted. Awakening, obviously she hasn't got any, and then I've used her exclusive artifact that you can buy from the shop. So that's all she's got on her. Maul I haven't changed in a lot of videos. He's still in his same artifact, the sharpshooter. He's still in his same gear. I haven't changed it at all. He's mostly crit rated or crit capped, and then he's got some crit damage on him. He has got all his awakenings done. That includes the A5 that gets his costs down, so make sure you've got that done as well. And then we're back to the artifact. It's the sharpshooter thing at plus 25. And then we've got healers. So this is my vortex build. Essentially I've got him with HP because he's an HP based healer, and then I've got him speed in the middle because I like him to go fast, and that way he's available for stage 21 as well, so he would work all the way up to stage 21. All of his awakenings are done, but his artifact is just up to plus 10, so that's him pretty much done. We've got, these are our tanks. I just put in HP stuff with set to have, but it must just all be HP, I guess. So essentially all my tanks are just in HP main stat, and hopefully defensive percentage on a secondary stat, on then flat HP and flat defense as well. We're also looking for. Some artifacts are rolled all the way up, some aren't, some it's a bit hit and miss with tanks. There's so many of them going around and I don't seem to have enough gear for all of them. This is obviously my favourite tank. He's absolute beast. He's not essential for this, but he does help out. He is a good tank. If you've got him, congratulations. The ice block worked really well and it gives you another coin base to take back. I don't have any awakenings on him. It's a shame. I wish I did. I should try Ulrim really, as we've got him A5'd, but I've just never got on with him. Now, here's Olag. Everyone gets him. He's in the same sort of gear as everyone else, although his artifact isn't really rolled up and his gear is what it is. It's just HP based gear. Apparently we haven't awakened him and we can. Well, that's weird, isn't it? Well, there you go. You live and learn when you go through these things, don't you? So yeah, maybe I shall get around to awaken him at some point and it'll be have his A1 done. There's his artifact. I've just chucked one on him. It gives a few stats, but stat wise it's not a major issue with the stats for your tanks. Your tanks should be able to tank it relatively easily. Here's Volker. She is in some gear, but she's only there to help reduce that recall time to actually get them back in the game. So that's the only reason she's there for. And then she applies the ability to be able to be put onto the battlefield just to take a second hit to kill those mobs when they're running down on the last wave. So that's essentially all she's there for. So make sure you do your tide because you get everything from Vulcan. She's a pretty good champion, really. She really is. And then after that, we've got our fighter. And he's in next to no gear, really. So he's got no artifact on. He has been promoted. Now he does need promotion. I think it's only promotion 1 he needs. I've done it to 2. It's a Defiance that you're after. That is the passive ability that he needs. And then you're good to go. So gear wise, you just check some gear on him. It doesn't really need any gear, but it's that skill that you want done. You want that Defiance and you want the duration done. So you want to skill it all the way up to have the effect duration of +2 seconds. That takes it to an 8-second count, which is long enough for both the mobs to charge down, hit him and bounce off. So make sure you do promotion 1 and his Defiance skill, at least that one, fully skilled up before you use him. Okay, that's me done there. That's Gear Raid 2, Stage 19, with the new champion, all available for everyone, limited summon. I hope you're enjoying her, and if you've liked the video, please do the old thumbs up, like and subscribe. It would help me out massively, and I'll see you all in a video again soon. Happy gaming.